Hello and welcome to July's Sisterhood Soiree. Thank you so much again for being here. We got through June. I hope it was helpful for you, and I'm excited to share this month's with you. Okay, so full disclosure here. I am not a professional and I'm not sure how this is going to go doing this on video, so hopefully it works out. But I wanted to talk about brows, okay? So you can see mine aren't very well defined and don't show up very well. I will mention my eyebrows actually have started to grow in the last probably year or two, so they are thicker than they used to be. The other reason I wanted to talk about brows is our On Point brow set is on clearance this month. And this is a great kit if you're wanting to start to look like you have brows. This is a great kit because you get to pick which shade of pomade you have. There is the medium and the dark. So this is the dark here. And then the medium. And you get a brush, so the brush that I'll be using today, and then you get 5 stencils. So if you want to try to shape your brows in a certain way, you get those stencils, and then it all comes in a bag. So that's a great deal to get started with if you're like, oh, I'm a little nervous about this, okay? And then hopefully these tips will help you as well. So we, oh yeah, and stick around because we'll have our, hopefully I remembered to say the bonus word at the end. Okay, so first, where should your brows grow? So I'm just going to use a pen, but if you have a more straight brush, you can use that. But you're going to line it up with the outside of your nose, and then, and my camera's backwards, so bear with me here. So you wouldn't want it to grow any more this way, okay? So that would be your stopping point. Then, I know, I can't do this. Okay, bear with me, guys. Then you're going to line it up with the outside of your nose, the middle of your eye, and then that will be your high point of your brow. And then your nose to the outside of your eye, and that's where you want your brow to stop, okay? Makes sense? It probably work better without a pen. Like if you had like something much thinner, it would work better. Okay. All right. So, I'm not going to give like super major tips, but if you've never plucked your eyebrows, be very, very slow in the plucking process. Or you can go get them waxed. If you go get them waxed, take some healing elements with you and put that on after getting them waxed, and you'll really appreciate that. Here's the other thing. Your eyes and your eyebrows, they are sisters. They're cousins. They're not twins. So don't expect them to look the same or be able to get the same look on those, okay? So first up, we are going to take, so this is the brush that comes in that set. I don't believe you can get the brush any other way, but I mean, I suppose you could go to Sally Beauty or Ulta and get a similar brush. So this literally doesn't take that much. So I am just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, get the excess off. And here is a tip for you. I just recently learned in the last month or two, I had no idea I was doing this wrong. So you actually want to start in the, whoops, back up. See, I'm not a professional. If you want, take the bristle end and you can comb through your lashes or your brows. Brush through them and get them the way you want to have them stand. That's really up to you. It kind of also depends on how your brows are growing. All right, so now we're going to take this. And we are actually going to start in the middle of your brow, okay? Because here's what I learned. If you start on the inside, you're going to have the most product there, and you're going to look a little angry. Who knew? I was doing it wrong the whole time. Okay, so then you are going to start in the middle, And here's the other trick. You want to just do it as if you were painting on lines like hair, okay? So it's strokes like your hair versus just like a big old smudge, okay? And now that I'm doing this, I notice that like my hair grows pretty crazy, okay? And then we can go into the middle and we can do those hair strokes as the hair grows, okay? And you will turn because, you know, most of our brows grow differently, okay? And everybody's different. These are just some tips. Experiment, test it out, try it out. But as you can see, I need to like, I got a little too angry there, right, guys? But as you can see, now that brow is more defined than that brow. And as you can see, I don't really have much curvature. I never really have. I suppose I could work on that. But you know, it is what it is. You know, I'm simple. So there is your brows tip for this month. I hope it was helpful. And because this is on YouTube, you can go and share this with somebody if you ever have a conversation about brows. And hey, invite them to our Sisterhood Soiree for more tips and goofiness as I share them. So I hope that is helpful and learn a little tip or trick. I would love to hear what you took away from this, or maybe you're just not a brow person at all. I recently had a friend, I shouldn't say just one friend, it's just because I happened to talk to her. I've had multiple friends get it done. But I talked to her right after she got it done, the micro blading. And she's super happy with it. So there's all kinds of options to get those brows. But as you can see, your brows stand out a little bit more when you just add the tiniest bit. And this stuff lasts forever, guys, okay? I don't even want to mention how old mine is. That's one thing I love with our makeup is that other than, because mascara, no matter whose mascara it is, you have to replace every 3 months. Other than that, the majority of our makeup lasts so long. It's those simple ingredients in there, none of the extra fillers that you don't need, that they last a really long time. So if you ever have any questions on that, just let me know. And all right, I'll wrap it up now. I'm just rambling. So hope you have a fabulous week and look forward to chatting with you. Bye.